run away.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It is your boy Manny here once again. Welcome back to DFS Zone, your source for daily fantasy sport lineup advice for the NFL, NBA, and MLB. And of course, like always, guys, I appreciate a like on the video, so please drop a like right now. And don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed as of yet, please do so down below. And of course, do not forget to turn on your notifications. This way you do not miss any of my new uploads. With that being said, today is Saturday, May the 19th, 2018. And I'm back now with the GPP one-game slate for today, Boston at Cleveland. Implied totals for this game, Cleveland is favored by 6 to 105.5 for Cleveland, Boston 99.5. Going into this actual slate, I really believe that Cleveland needs to, as we all know, Cleveland needs to win this game today. It's a must-win situation for the Cavaliers today. I expect a big game from LeBron James. I definitely think he should be penciled in either in the MVP spot or in the star spot for sure in today's lineups if you use LeBron James. And other than him, you definitely got to consider Kevin Love today, and as well as some of the role players like J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, even Tristan Thompson, and maybe even Jeff Green. These guys definitely need to step up and win a game, because if not, this series is going to be over if Boston is able to pull out a game. If Boston is able to pull out Game 3 today, this series is over. I believe, as a fan, I think that Cleveland cannot come back and win 4 out of 5. But you know, I've seen things happen in sports, in team sports, so many times. Anything is possible, and of course, that's the reason why we play the games, and that's one of the reasons why we're fans of the games, is because we want to see these matchups happen and we want to see the games. So anything is possible. That's why the games have to be played, so you never know. But I truly believe that today is got to be the day for Cleveland to have a massive game from every one of their players. And if you're going to do this lineup, or you're going to do the two-game slate for the weekend, definitely should have some James, definitely in that two-game slate. And this one here is a little more trickier because he is valued at 20K. You know, 20,500 is for him to be in your lineup, so it's quite a bit. We're going to try to work on some lineups. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're going to, you know what I've been doing with this one-game slates. I've been basically just trying to give you a couple of lineups to build around. You can use them if you want, and like I said before, if you like any of the lineups, I appreciate you comment down below and say, hey, I'm going to try one of these lineups, or I'm going to try, you know, 2 lineups or 3 lineups. Even if you just commented and let me know, hey, you know what, I like 3 out of those 4 guys, I'm going to play these other 2 guys, I'll be more than happy. You know, we can definitely interact. This is exactly what I want for my channel. So please do not hesitate to ask any questions or to comment down below. I would appreciate that. But James, hey, you know what, he's one of the best guys in you know, he's been averaging 66 during the course of these playoffs, so definitely he's in play. At 25, I mean, you know, it's quite a bit. You're not going to go judge it on the 20,500. It's a different format here with the 5-player lineup, but he's definitely in play. He's definitely somebody you should consider. So I would say he's definitely in play. Al Horford is another guy I like. Horford has been averaging 40 in these playoffs, so he's pretty consistent. Like I've been saying, steady Al. He has been steady. Kevin Love has been really turning it up as of late. He's been averaging now. Let me see, Love has been averaging 35, almost 36 over the last 5 or 6 games, so he's definitely has picked it up, and we know he has tremendous upside, so definitely someone to consider there. Terry Rozier is the next guy here as far as value, as far as price, at 12,500. I really like Terry Rozier here as a play. Definitely a lineup when we do a Boston stack here in a few moments. Definitely see him as an MVP or star or pro, but you're definitely going to have to put him in some of those the top 3-tier lineups here, either MVP, star, or pro for Rozier. He is bound to have a breakout game. I mean, I don't know how much longer. He's averaging 35. You know, in the 2-game slate, you know, he needs to put up 36. Here at 12,005, I mean, you know, he's just in play. I just think that he is capable. You know, he has so much upside that I have played him several times in these 1-game 5-player lineups, and he hasn't come through. But I think I'm going to just roll the dice and try him again, definitely. But again, Rozier, Brown, all these guys are in play. Let's just get right into it, man. I mean, you guys saw the previous video about the 2-game slate. If you've seen that, if you've seen any one of the singular videos, you know more or less what these guys have been doing right now, what they've been averaging. I basically can tell you a few guys right here. LeBron is averaging 66 during the playoffs. Smith is averaging 20. J.R. Smith is averaging 17. Carver 19. Kevin Love 35. Jeff Green is averaging 15. George Hill 13. And then you got the guys off the bench like Clarkson is averaging 15.5, Hood 14. Tristan Thompson is averaging 15. So Thompson is in play for a low value here in this particular slate. Then on the Boston side, you got Tatum averaging 32. He's been steady throughout the playoffs. Morris 24. Rozier's at 35. Hartford at 40. Very steady there. Mr. Brown is moving up. He's at 28, almost 29. Rozier at 35, which I mentioned before already. Smart is at 26. Marcus Morris is averaging 24. Baines in the last 9 games, 22, almost like 21.5. And that's basically a Tatum 32. I mean, those are pretty much the key guys there. So that's where we're at. So let's just try to just draw up some lineups real quick so the video could be nice and quick. You guys can check out the other video. It will be also on the card info above on the video at the end. You're going to see that. I'm going to have that previous video, so you'll be able to jump right into that one if you didn't get to see that one. Let's see what we're going to go with. Well, we're going to go with James. Let's try to do a Cleveland stack right away. So let's go. Sorry, wrong spot for James. MVP, definitely there. I only see LeBron in it. If you're going to play LeBron in this slate, definitely I would consider him to be in the MVP. I expect him to have a 60-plus game, and I wouldn't be surprised if he put 70 or better, and that's double the price. That'll be about 140 points, and he has done it already a few times already here, where he's put up about a 130, 140 spot. So I can see him getting that again. If you wanted to just go with someone else, you could definitely move James to the star spot, but I wouldn't put him any lower than that, to be honest with you. At least for me, I just saw, and I'm not going to make a whole lot of lineups with James because he is very pricey at 20. At 25, he's going to take, pretty much half of his money. Half of your budget is gone, just on LeBron. So, all right, let's move on. So we got James. Let's think here, James. If you're thinking at least, I can only see here that we could probably only use like 3 Cavaliers. We could probably go 4, but I would think their stack would be maybe 3 players. So let's go James. Let's go in the star spot. Let's put a Boston Celtic there. Let's go Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown there would be a good spot. And then in the pro, let's come back with a Cleveland guy and hope that a guy like, he's going to have to be cheap, 9,000 left. Let's go J.R. Smith. Let's hope this Smitty here has a big game. I mean, you gotta be different with this GPP to take it down. Not to say you don't have to utilize all your money. Like I said before in previous videos, you got a certain amount of money that you have here available to you. I think it's what, 40? Is it 40 total? I think it's 40. No, 60,000. No, so just James alone takes up a third of your money. Right, my fault, guys. 60,000. Yeah, 60,000. So you don't have to utilize the whole 60. If you leave some money on the table, no problem. It's not a problem. So I go Jaylen Brown for a Boston Celtic, and I'll come back here, and I will have to take, with only 9-1 left, I mean, you got to definitely go down maybe to J.R. Smith or Tristan Thompson, either or. But let's put it for here right now. For this lineup, let's look at this. James, Brown, and Smith. Okay. Then in the utility, we could come back and get, let's go 9,700. We can go with a Morris. Let's put Tatum there for a moment. So you can go Jason Tatum. He has definitely upside. He's been consistent. The only thing is, if you don't put him, matter of fact, let's put Jason Tatum. Let's flip-flop them. Let's go Tatum as the pro, because Tatum has been averaging 32, 33. And at 1.2, he's going to get you about another 15, 14 in bonus. So let's go Tatum there. Excuse me again, messed up. Tatum there. and then utility will go just in case. Now again, I mean, you know, I still expect one of the Cleveland guys to have an explosive game. Is it Smith? If it was Smith, then he would look better in the pro spot instead of the utility. But for right now, for the video, let's go here. You could flip-flop this. Remember, that's going to be the key. You could have the same 5 guys that someone else has, but if you put them in a different order that they don't have them in, and then your guy triggers to have the bigger game, you're going to have more of the bonus points, and that may take you over the top, and you may have the same 5 guys in play. So J.R. Smith here, and then you figure utility, you got 8,000 left. You can go Tristan Thompson. You use all your money, but not a bad lineup. Or you can save some off the table. You can go with a Jeff Green. You can go with a Kyle Korver at 7,500. You got options. You can go with Jordan Clarkson if you think he's going to get some time off the bench. I don't know. Unless Boston is blowing out Cleveland, I don't see Jordan Clarkson coming in, or Larry Nance or someone like that, and getting 25, 30 minutes. I just don't see it. I think if Cleveland is in a tight game here and they are playing well, I think you're going to see J.R. Smith or Kyle Korver mostly on the floor with Kevin Love and LeBron James. I think that's the way they're going to go. So J.R. Smith is in play here, and then I would say this final guy is either Korver, you can go Hill, or you can go Tristan Thompson, because I think those 3 guys will get 25 minutes or better. At least that's my mindset. That's the way I'm thinking. All right, so there goes one lineup there. Let's take this out, and let's go James. Let's go back to star here, and let's try James. Let's try James with Al Horford. Now we got 83 left. We go to pro. And let's go another Celtic, because they have, if we go Marcus Morris, then we got 7,500 left. Wow, that is very, very tight. No, it doesn't look good. Man, let's go J.R. Smith. That leaves us with 85. We go to utility, and this is going to be mostly a Cleveland stack right here. That's what it looks like. So you go James, Horford, steady Al, getting you an additional 1.5 more value as far as points. And then utility, and guys, I'm throwing this out here as you know, right now live. You know, I didn't have a time to really make lineups. Trying to put these things together here with you guys. This is why I wanted to try to do this as a live thing, but you know, I'm in the process of setting up a new webcam and all that. So maybe before these playoffs are over, I'll do a live event. But I definitely need the comments down below that you guys would be interested in doing that, where I'll live stream the event of the selections, and we'll do it together as a community. Let's see here, 8,500. We can go with Baines. I still think something tells me Tristan Thompson's going to have a good game. We could go 3, and then we have 9,000 left. Yeah, then we could go with Baines if you wanted to. So you can do something like that. James, Horford, go the 2 big guys in Baines and Horford for Boston, J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson. It doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look like something like it's going to just win a GPP, but you never know. So that's just another lineup. It's going to be tricky with LeBron's 25. I mean, oof, that really takes up a lot of chunk change here. We can also go here. Sorry about that. Let's clear that. Let's switch LeBron and move him. Let's take this out again. Let's do another lineup again. Let's go star LeBron, just in case he gets a little bit, he's a little off today for whatever reason. Then MVP, go Horford, who has been steady. If he gets his usual 35, 40 GPP, 40 value, fantasy points, then you got now 80 off of him. All right. So you got 8,300 left. Now you can come down here to the pro, and you can definitely take a chance on somebody who could give you, you know, almost like a Draymond Green type of, you know, defensively. He's able to get some steals. Marcus Smart. He has 7,200. Man, these numbers are just crazy. Then you got 7,000. Man, you can go Jeff Green, and then 7,500 Kyle Korver. And now you got a Cleveland stack again, 3-player, 2-player. A 3-2 stack of Cleveland with LeBron, Jeff Green, who's capable, is capable of getting 20-plus minutes, and Kyle Korver, if he's shooting the ball well, should get 25 or better today as far as minutes, which gives you an opportunity for him to be explosive. And if he's shooting the ball well, then you got a good shot. All right, so there goes another lineup there. But when you start, excuse me, let me not do that. So, I don't know. It's going to be tricky with Cleveland. But like I said, when you're thinking Cleveland, I'm thinking James, Love, and Smith. Let's go with those three guys right now. Let's just see what that looks like. James, Love, and Smith. I know it's going to be tough. And you got 9,000 left. I think you can get some good plays here. All right. Now, Smith don't have to necessarily be here, guys. All right. So we can move him to utility in a moment. Let's see who we have available with Boston here. We got 9,000 left. We could go Baines. We could probably squeeze in Baines and Marcus Morris. All right. So let's go Marcus Morris for a minute. And nope, not enough for Baines. We will have to go Marcus Morris. And we will have to definitely do a 4-1 stack. Then you can go Tristan Thompson. And that's the only way you can do that particular lineup there with James in there. Now remember, we can move Marcus over here. And we'll do that right now so it'll look a little bit better. Just in case. Marcus Morris here. And then utility just in case there's not that great of a game by J.R. Smith. Because I think Morris has more of the upside. And he has more of the minutes. And he's going to get more touches. He is part of the offense. He's not the main person in the offense for Boston, but he's going to be a part of that offense. He takes about 10-15 shots a game. Let's take a quick look here. Marcus Morris on the cruncher, and yeah, you know, he's taking 14, 12, 10, 15. He's taking 10 or more shots a game, you know, which I'd rather have him do. I think he's doing that more. So this is not a bad lineup. LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Marcus Morris. And then you got J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson, which I think are role players that need to be very much involved in the offense today for Cleveland to have success. So there goes another lineup. You use all your budget. The whole $60K is gone, but it's an interesting lineup. It's good. So let's clear this up. Let's do a couple Boston stacks. Just in case Boston just happens to keep this game close and possibly pull the game out. Let's see what we got here. I kind of like the Boston stacks better, obviously. I would definitely love to see Rozier have a monster game, put up a 50-60 spot, and make that 120 at 2 times the value, at 2 times the points. That would be awesome. And he's only 12.5, so he has tremendous upside, guy. Like I said, tremendous upside, like I have told you guys before. I love Terry Rozier. I just need him to ball out. Then I would say, yeah, Jaylen Brown would definitely be a nice spot there at 12, and then at pro I will have to go Horford or Tatum. Let's go Horford, who is steady, and get those steady 35-40 from him. And then you go utility, and look at that, you still got 10-5. You can stack this. You can get another. You can go right here. You can go Marcus Smart, Morris, or Tatum. I'm gonna go Tatum. And then you got 9,500 left, where you can get one Cleveland Cavalier, and you have the choice of any. You got J.R. Smith, you got Tristan Thompson, George Hill, or Kyle Korver. Any 4 of those goes. I don't need to put them in there. We'll put J.R. Smith for now. But you can go Smith, Thompson, Hill, or Korver, whatever you choose. You can even do this stack and then make 5 lineups and have these 4 guys in any particular order. Mix it up a little bit, or keep them the same way as I drew them up here, and then throw in 1 lineup with J.R. Smith, 1 lineup with Tristan, 1 lineup with Hill, 1 lineup with Korver. I mean, you're gonna spend quite a few dollars, but you have a lineup that can be very, very effective and can possibly pull out a GPP. All right, because these guys here, especially Rozier, comes through. Now you can switch this around. You can do the same Boston stack and not have Rozier here. All right, let's say we move these 2 guys and we switch them around, because that may be the difference. Let's put Jaylen Brown here, who probably, to me, will be probably the top dog for Boston today, and then move Rozier there. You still got the same 95. You can still choose any one of the 4 Celtics, but now this difference here could be the difference between me and one of you guys choosing this the reverse way. If the guy who's on top produces more than the guy who's over here in the star spot, you're going to win, even though we have the same 5 guys. So this is what I like about this MVP Star Pro new system that they put in place here for these games. I think it gives everybody an opportunity to mix and match and find yourself in a position that you could take down a GPP without having to be tied with 150, 200, or 300 people, because you have the same lineup. All right, so that's where I'm at with this, guys. Let's clear this up. Let's do a couple more, and then basically that's it. I'm just trying to give you an idea. Let's go Horford as another stack for Boston. Then maybe using Rozier in this spot. I really think at some point he's going to come through. And then Mr. Brown. I think those are the best 3 offensive weapons other than Tatum. And then you put Tatum in the bottom. I mean, I just basically switched them around again. And then you put any one of those other guys here. Now, if you want to do this a Boston Cleveland stack with Boston 3-2, with a 3-2 stack, then you can mix and match. You can remove these guys. I would still go with Horford and Rozier, preferably Rozier in the MVP spot or right here. I wouldn't even put Rozier any lower than that. If I use them anywhere lower, it would be in the utility, just because I think he just may get his typical maybe 30, 35, which I'll be happy with. All right, but I'm hoping for a breakout game. That's the risk that I'm willing to take in a GPP like this, is play him in the star spot or the MVP and hope that he just has a monster game. All right, so if you're going with Boston players. Other than the Horford and Rozier, I definitely think Jaylen Brown is the next best thing. And then we go here. You still got 10,500, and you can't get, unfortunately, hey, you actually can. You can stick in there Kevin Love, and 7,500 you should be able to get someone else. You can get Kyle Korver. There you go. Or you can go down to Clarkson or Jeff Green. Green gets more time than Clarkson. So I will probably go Green if I'm not going Carver. So there goes another lineup. You got Al Horford, Rozier, Brown. You could flip-flop this. You could put Brown up here, Rozier there, and Horford here in the pro spot and keep Kevin Love there. Or you can just move Kevin Love all the way up, hope that he has a monster game, put Rozier here, and move Horford here or here. So it's just different combinations, guys. Just make a couple different combinations. Be different. You don't necessarily have to use all your money. Okay, I want to pinpoint that and give you that as a tip. You don't have to use all your budget, but in this case you can. And you can still be successful if you put them in the right spot. It's just a matter of being fortunate enough to be having these guys just lined up in a different format. Horford don't necessarily have to be there. The guy who could win could probably have the same 5 guys in the same order, same 5 guys, but have maybe Rozier on here on the top, and Rozier just went bananas. And when Horford was steady, you still got a great score, but you weren't able to take the GPP because Rozier wasn't the MVP, even though you had the same 5 guys. So I want you to be able to see that's the difference, and that's, I think, the reason why Fanduel did something like this, which I think it's a better format for success for someone to actually pull it out. So and that's basically it, guys, man. I mean, just figure I'd come back, give you a quick video, of course, like always, and at the same time share a couple little lineups. You can use any one of, if you like any of these lineups like you've done before in the past. A few you have commented and say, hey, I like this lineup, I'm going to try. Same thing here again. We'll love to get your feedback. If you like any of the lineups, please comment down below. I definitely appreciate the comments. Definitely like the video. Please give it a thumbs up. And most importantly, if you have not subscribed yet, it's your first time here, hey, subscribe down below. It's right there in the right-hand corner of your screen. It's always going to be there now. Make it very easy access to you. And, of course, don't forget to put on the notifications, because this way you get those videos right away. They come right to you, right on your mobile phone. You get it, or on your tablet, or on your computer when you're on it, and you'll be able to just look at the videos, see if the content helps you in any way, if any of the advice I can give you, any tips help. Just, again, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the people that have subscribed and the people that have commented and have given thumbs ups and all the likes. I definitely appreciate it. Just continue to let them keep coming, and I'll continue to do what I can to give you the best possible advice and content available. Like I said, I'm going to continue to do some MLB in between somehow. It's very difficult to do a lot of these videos. My mindset has really just been focused on NBA, but MLB, I did a video the other day. I will have some more MLB, and at the same time, WNBA just started. I may be back tomorrow with a WNBA video. I do follow WNBA as well, not as much as the NBA, but I will do that. I think I have enough knowledge there to help out as well. So look for that as well. So very busy time, a lot of good videos coming your way here on DFS Zone. Definitely stay put, definitely subscribe, so that you'll be able to get that information, and hopefully I can make a difference in how well you guys do every day when you play DFS. All right, guys, that's basically it, man. So again, good luck tonight on this 1-game slate. Good luck watching the games for the 2-game slate, which I did a video earlier. If you haven't seen that one is already up as well, and it will be up here on the card logo above on the screen when you see this video, so you'll be able to take a look at that video as well. And basically that's it, man. Everybody have a great day. God bless. Good luck tonight, and of course, your boy is out.